Tommy, we got through to the weekend. Bills Mafia, baby, they came through first time in a long time.
Yeah, it was a great game. I did not cover my bet. Got beat down last week, Captain. Pretty good, 3-3 overall. I brought us down. Ray coming in with the win. You were 2-1. Good job, guys. 3-3 overall. 17-18, 28-14, 46-32 overall. Actually, 47-32. 47-32. Forgot to put Rays in there. So if you've been following us, we appreciate it. Take time to share this video with your friends. We're giving away free picks. Maybe I'm not so hot, but my man, the captain's been rolling pretty good all season.
Well, we've been okay, Tommy, you know, but you're only as good as your last game, so let's get to the next games. Let's look at this week's action. The first game's going to be...
Saturday.
Got
two games.
Is that the Bills game?
No, Rams-Packers will be first, and then it's Ravens-Bills.
Rams-Packers, it's going to be about 29 degrees back there and falling at the end. So I would look at that game... you know, I just remember how the Rams played in Chicago when it was real stormy on a night in December a couple years ago, and that wasn't too good. So I don't think they played too well, and I'm worried about that thumb from Goff.
I agree with you. Goff injury, that thumb injury, and the Packers, as you said, it's supposed to be snowing Friday and Thursday, Friday. So pay attention to the report. I believe it's supposed to be nice on Saturday, but
it's going to be clear, but
cold,
29.
Cold. So the frozen
and
tundra
it's going to get colder as the day goes on. Let's look at the second game. Ravens-Bills. Baltimore going in to the Bills. That spread's at 2.5 right now. It was at 3, now it's down to 2.5. Baltimore's getting some action.
Yeah, they are getting some action there. Lamar Jackson's been playing X Factor, but you know what? I don't love their offense. It's totally on Lamar Jackson, Captain, where Allen has some weapons out there, and he's been throwing the ball lights out, threw over 300 yards last week. I expect the same performance this week. I like the Bills, Captain.
Well, let's look at this game also. The Bills have the 7th worst running defense in the league, and you're going to get a lot of runs coming out of Baltimore. So we'll see in that game. Let's take a look at the Sunday games. We got Cleveland going into KC. KC's a 10-point favorite in this game, and that over/under is 57. What's your take?
You know what, Captain? I'm a big fan of Mahomes. Always been a big fan of the Chiefs. Last year, I had a lot of bets on the Chiefs. If you've been following us since last year, the Browns, I'm not sold on them. I think they got lucky against the Steelers. I do like the Chiefs. I think their offense is so dynamic that nobody could keep up with them. The 10 points is quite a bit. If I had to lean somewhere, the over/under, I thought 10 was a lot of points. So I don't love the game, even though I do love Patrick Mahomes, and I think the Chiefs will win the game. I'm not sure on the outcome, though, points-wise.
In this game, I mean, in every game, you have to look at pluses and minuses and how you can make your team look a lot better. And the way Cleveland could look a lot better is keeping the ball away from Patrick Mahomes. So I would rely on the running backs of Hunt and
Chubb.
Hunt and Chubb, yeah, those Chubb, of course.
Hunt and Chubb, come on.
Hunt and Chubb. But those two guys, you lean on those two guys, you're going to look good. Especially just, get the ball out. If they try and go toe-to-toe with the Chiefs, that ain't going to be done. They got to slow the game way down and work that clock. Work that clock, and they'll be okay. And the last game's going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going into the Saints. It was up
Superdome, maybe.
It was up to 3.5. It's down to 3. Sharp money says it's going to be Tampa Bay. What do you think, Tommy?
You know what? This game interests me, Captain. I love Drew Brees and watching the Saints. Their defense has really stepped it up lately. But, Tom Brady playing lights out. Not much of a run game there in Tampa Bay, relying totally on the offense. So I have a feeling I'm looking at the over, even though the Saints defense, I feel like the Saints might get up. They'll use Kamara, Thomas. I expect him to get at least a touchdown. I think they're going to have to play catch-up, and I expect Tom Brady to go to the air there and get it done. So I think it's going to be a close game. I think they're pretty accurate on that line, -3. I know a lot of people like the Bucks here, Captain.
Well, Tom gave up three interceptions last time out, and he had one of his worst games of the year. But, that all being said, Amber, who do you like this week?
All right, Amber.
After going over all 4 games, I'm going to go with the Green Bay Packers because even though the LA Rams have a great defense, they don't quite play as well in cold weather. Being a Southern California native, I can attest to that. Also, the Green Bay Packers have had a week off. They're well rested. And then Jared Goff has that injured thumb. So my pick of the week is Green Day for a -6 on the captain's hook.
6-6 on the captain's hook. I like that.
Hey.
Tommy, who's your pick of the week?
Well, I like Amber's call there on the Packers. You know, Aaron Rodgers playing lights out. Nice call, Amber. My first pick's going to be the Bills. The Bills, I know they disappointed me with the points last week.
The Mafia.
-2.5, Captain. I'm going to take another chance with these guys. I mean, I love Lamar Jackson. Don't get me wrong. He is the X factor on the field, but they're lacking a lot of offensive weapons. Their defense isn't that great, and Buffalo's at home. It's going to be cold. Allen's playing lights out. I expect Diggs to get in the end zone again. I really love Buffalo and what they're doing, Captain. I think that Buffalo gets it done. -2.5. They're happy to be in the playoffs. I love that it's under 3.
Shaky pizza right here, boys and girls. Like I say, they give up the 7 most running yards against everybody else. So once again, you got a strong running team. You got the Bills. They don't have the running game like they did. They lost Zach Moss. They just signed Devontae Freeman to come in on the player squad. So, I'm looking at that game. That was the most questionable game of the week for me. Myself for Saturday, I'm taking the Packers under in this game. Reason why? 29 degrees at game time and getting colder. Goff with a hand. They don't do well in cold weather. I look for both defenses to play really tough in this game. But I think the Packers come out on top, but the game definitely goes under. I like that one for a nickel, Tommy.
Yeah, I mean, the Packers, I think it's going to be a good game. Packers-Rams, I think the Rams looked impressive last week. I don't think they're going to have as easy of a game this week, so I do like that, Captain. But let's go and see what Ray likes this week. Ray, talk to us.
Whoa, what do you like?
First of all, let me thank you both for having me on. Last week, I released the New Orleans Saints. They win by 12 to cover the point spread of 11 over the Bears. Final score was 21-9. The Bears played them tough. It took the Saints a long time to untangle themselves. They made a lot of mistakes. I feel the mistakes are going to follow them this game. I also feel Tom Brady is going to have one of the biggest games of the year, of the season. I know the Saints beat them twice, 34-23, 38-3, but it's hard to beat any professional team in any sport 3 games in a row in a single season. So for that reason, I'd like Tampa Bay +3 and to win the game outright. Back to you, Captain.
Wow, Ray, there we go. He likes Tampa Bay.
Hey,
he
Ray.
Likes it
Tom Brady, baby.
-3 and +3 and on the money line.
He says they can't lose 3 times.
Oh, I'm telling you, you never know.
Yep.
I think that's the way to go. Tommy, who's your first pick? Who's your pick on Sunday?
Yeah, so actually I'm going in the same game, Ray, but I'm not going against you, my friend. I'm going to the over Bucks versus the Saints here. That's 52 points, guys. I like the over here. I expect the Saints to get up on them. This is what I see. Drew Brees, Kamara, I think they get a nice little lead, 14 points up, and I think Tom Brady and the crew, they have to pass the ball.
They got to throw it.
It's going to be in the air all day because they don't have much of a run game. So I expect it to be a high-scoring game. So 52 points, and yes, the Saints defense has been looking pretty good, but you're playing against Tom Brady with a whole bunch of weapons.
Oh, you got that right, Tommy. You know what? You look at that game, and I say to myself, I go, Saints got a really good defense. I love DeMario Davis as he's like a cross between a safety and a linebacker, extra quick. And Cameron. I really love the team. I love the defense. But once again, Breeze is not what he wants. He misses his step here. Now he's a different quarterback with Thomas. I'm glad he's playing. We're going to see a wide open game, Tommy.
Yeah, this is one of my excited ones to see this week. One of the ones I'm most excited to watch, I should say, Captain. But hey, thanks for watching Action Bets, everybody. Please give us that thumbs up.
Hold on a second.
I know. You still got another pick.
I got another pick.
I know. I'm just getting everybody. Give us a thumbs up. Ring the bell.
Ding, ding.
Notifications, please. We're here for you, Captain, my man. We're 47 and 32 on the year. Not bad for free picks.
Okay.
Captain,
last pick.
Last one.
Last one, but it's the first game. I'm going to Cleveland at KC. In this game, you're looking at 10 points. You know what? KC hasn't beat anybody by 10 points in a long, long time. I know they got a week's rest, but I think that Cleveland came together last week, losing everybody they had, especially the head coach, top play caller. You know what? Something just tells me they're going to keep it within 10 right there. And once again, play keep away from Mahomes because you got to keep it out of his hands. Run left, one right, power left, student body right. Do it. Just keep it on the ground and get those first downs and keep that clock running. And you'll cover 10.5 on the captain's hook.
Yeah, hey, you know what? The Browns, I mean, I love Kansas City. It's a lot of points here. I'm leaning.
Back door, baby. Come through the back door.
I guess here, but hey.
Up by 17, they're going to give up that late touchdown. Come through the back door cover. On the hook, 10.5. ACT.
ION.
Action Bets. This is divisional weekend. Let's party like it's no time.